Hi, I had a question about problem number 4 on chapter 9. In this problem is about an operations manager who is considering replacing a CNC machine in her plant. The current owned machine can be used for 3 more years. The machine has a yearly maintenance cost of $15,000, operating cost of $31,000 per year, and a salvage value of $9,000 after 3 years. There are two estimates for year 0 market value for this current machine that they're using it. One estimate is $10,000. The other estimate would be $20,000. The other option that they have, if they want to replace this machine, a new CNC machine that would cost $80,000 with an operating cost of $19,000 and a salvage value of $10,000 after 3 years. If the interest rate is 12% per year, conduct a replacement study for these two machines. Make sure to include the two estimate of year 0 market value of the current machine. Okay, let's start with the Defender, and we have a $10,000 value, and we know this machine will last for 3 years. So N equal to 3, I equal to 12%. We have the market value, which we could consider it as the initial cost, and we have a salvage value of $9,000. So what you need to do, you need to find the annual worth for each of these scenarios and find and select the less one, the less expensive one. So let's start with the market value for the $10,000. That's a PMT. We use the PMT function to find the annual worth of the initial cost or the market value. That would give us 4,163. One more time, PMT, 12%, 3 years. The PV would be the $10,000, and that would give us the annual worth for the market value over the 3 years would be $4,163. Maintenance and operation cost is listed as $15,000, and also operating cost $31,000. You add these together, you will get $46,000. And now for the salvage value, the $9,000. You say PMT, you use the PMT function again, but this time you use the future value parameter for the salvage value to find out the annual worth of the salvage value over the 3 years. And we found this, if we divide the 9,000, consider the time value of money, you will see, or you will find out that the salvage value would be equivalent to $2,667. And then find the total value for all these parameters, the market value, the maintenance and operational cost, and the salvage value, and that would give you about $47,496. We did the same thing for the Defender, which is the in-place machine, with a market value of $20,000. Nothing changed except the market value, and we found out the annual worth for that would be $51,000. And again, you start with the market value, find the PMT using the PMT function, find the annual worth, and that would be $8,326. Maintenance and operational cost $46,000. Adding the $15,000 plus the $31,000, and this is negative because this is cost. The salvage value is a positive number because assuming that we're going to get the money back, and we found the equivalent for the 9,000 using the PMT function. And adding all these together, you will find a total annual worth for the Defender, if the market value is $20,000, to be $51,660. Coming to the Challenger, the same idea. You use the market value, you use the salvage value, and we have the annual operation maintenance cost, or operation. They don't have any maintenance for this machine. Maintenance operational cost is $19,000. You find the equivalent for each one of these value in terms of the annual worth. Here's the annual worth for the market value. Here's the annual worth for the salvage value, and the operational cost is in the annual worth format. So what you need to do now is just basically adding these together, and you will find the annual worth. Now, the last thing that you need, so you did a great job now analyzing the scenario, calculating these numbers. Now what you need to do next, you need to select, you need to make a decision. So if we looked into the Defender, when the market value is 10,000 with versus the Challenger, so we found that the Defender is cheaper to keep the Defender. We can keep the current machine for 3 years, and then later on, after 3 years, we could change that. So again, if the 10,000 value is the market value for the in-place machine versus the Challenger, which is the 80,000 market value, you can find that the Defender, it is cheaper to keep the Defender versus the Challenger. Now the next scenario, which is the Defender, if we have a market value of $2,000, what would you do in this case? If you consider that, you need to look into the annual worth, the total annual worth. And the total annual worth would be 51,659 versus the 49,344. So this would be if you look into these two numbers, you will find out the Challenger would be a cheaper option for this. So in this case, we select the Challenger. Okay, so what's the conclusion for this question? The conclusion would be as follows here. If the market value is 10,000, select the Defender. If the market value is 20,000, select the Challenger. I hope this is helpful. Please let me know if you have any question. Thank you.